I've been a flight instructor for about 7 years.
Okay.
Almost 8 years now. Bravo got its city approval this past October.
Okay.
I got this office in anticipation of the approval in August of last year. I homeschooled my kids. I stayed home. I worked with my family so that I could support my family. And I hit a point where the kids were getting a little bit older, and I decided I needed to do something that was a little bit different. So my background is in early childhood education. I worked on a farm with horses and anything for many years. And I came to the Frederick Airport to see an air show, and there was a sign that said "Learn to Fly," and I thought, oh, that would be an awesome idea. Switch on. Do you see that red switch down there? Beacon on, the one that says BCN. Yep. And nav lights we don't need. Mixture, push this all the way in. Prime, it says 1 to 3. We're gonna use 1 because I just flew it. So do you see the black primer?
Mm-hmm.
Now it has a little like keyhole, so you have to line it up. So you just turn it until it will come loose. Starter engage. So it's just like starting a car, and you turn it all the way to start, and then you let go when the prop is spinning. My father was a pilot, my great-grandfather was a pilot, and like I told you, really nobody ever talked to us about that growing up. I knew that my grandfather was a pilot, but he didn't talk to us about it because we were girls. So yeah, it was not encouraged.
How does it feel to sort of break free from that mold of?
Well, it's kind of funny because I hardly even realized what the circumstance was until much later. Because, like I said, just nobody talked about it, and you don't know things that nobody tells you.
What would you say to somebody who is considering becoming a pilot?
Well, first of all, it's awesome fun. Really and truly. I think that the biggest hurdle that people have is time and money. So and to be very focused on what your goal is. I think that's where I'm going to go. Be very focused on what your goal is. Okay. Because if your goal is to go up and have fun, you can go up for a flight every now and then. It doesn't matter. It's just fun. Mm-hmm. And you're learning for the sake of learning. Mm-hmm. If you know that you have a very specific goal and you want to get it done with the least amount of money possible, then you need to put some money and some time aside so that you can do it as quickly as possible. Because that's the best way to do training, but not if you're just having fun.
Right.
If you just want to go up on the weekends because it's fun and you love learning a new skill, then you should do it. Yeah. Like, I just love being up in the air and seeing everything. It's a very different perspective. Yeah, and it's challenging, it's fun, and then also being a flight instructor, it's very interactive, where you're working very closely with people.
And so you like the teaching aspect.
I do, yeah. And I didn't even know that was going to be the way that was going to go.
That's neat.
I have a student that when I first started flying with him, he came out for an intro flight, which is what you guys were going to do. And poor guy, he was so scared, he shook the whole time. And when he walked away, of course I talked to him about flight training and, so nice to meet you. And when he walked out, I thought, I am never seeing him again. And he came back, and I thought, wow. So we went up and we flew, and he shook the whole time. And again, I thought, well, that was 2. We're never going to see him again. And anyway, he one day, all of a sudden, actually, I sent him with another flight instructor, and she called me and said, does he always shake? I said, yes, he does. But wait, one day, he just, took control of the airplane, and he's awesome.
Wow.
And that was my favorite day, really and truly. And I did win the Flight Instructor of the Year award last year. That happened the same day that I got my airport approval, actually. Wow. Which was all on my son's 18th birthday, when he got his Eagle Scout. I know, it was the best day ever.
It's awesome.
Yeah, that was a really awesome day for us.
That's
so
incredible.
Yeah, so that was a national award, which was awesome that it came at the same time as my airport approval. So it really helped getting the business started.